me? Okay, so hi everyone, welcome again to our free online lesson. I'm Rosha Emma binti Abdul Aziz, and for today's topic, we will going to learn on how to design or how to create an HVAC system, a simple HVAC system in Revit MEP, okay, using Revit MEP. But before that, okay, I will launch a poll because I just want to know which background actually you guys came from. So I need your help to spend some time for a little to do these polls. Okay. All right. Okay, so just take some time to respond to this poll. Okay, from M&E engineer, contractor, okay, you can still vote for what of your background. Okay, a lot of you guys come from M&E engineer. Understandable. Okay, 70% of you have voted. Okay, so I just shared the result just now. So most of you come from M&E engineer. All right. So I'm going to close the poll. Okay. So before we start, if you guys want to know or you guys acquire like more information about us, you guys can always go to our homepage. Okay, you can always go to our homepage in case you have another inquiry. So in your browser, you can just search us by typing acadsystems.com, Acad system with S, and just by typing acadsystem.com, you will be directly to our Acad system homepage. And here, if we scroll down, you can find a lot of information about us, such as our contact number for both of KL and Penang office. You also can get our latest promotion and news, as well as our latest workshops and webinar. And as you can see here, this topic is actually for our today's free online lesson. And if you guys interested, always feel free to join our upcoming event. There's a lot of interesting topic that will be covered from time to time. So just spend some time to scroll our homepage to keep yourself updated. Okay, so that's it. All right, let us go back to our slide. Okay, so for designing or for creating the HVAC system in Revit MEP, Revit actually give us options whether we want to do it by manually design or by automatically design, because in Revit we have tools that help us to generate the automatic layout. But in today's free online lesson, we will cover both of method, manual and also automatic way. And firstly, we will cover on the manual design process first. Okay, so let us go to Revit to see how it's actually look like. Okay, I'm going to share my Revit. Okay, hopefully you guys can see my Revit. All right, so okay, first thing when we want to do the MEP services or MEP project, we have to use the template for mechanical template. So click the new models, and here we will choose the mechanical template, the new mechanical template, and then okay. Then okay, it will my project browser. Okay, so it's just going to be blank here. And what we need to do right now is we will link the architecture model that have been done by the architect before. And how to link it, we just go to the tab up here, the insert tab, and you can see the link Revit. Click on that. And here, just browse to where we have saved the architecture model. And this one, I'm going to I already prepared this architecture model. So I'm just open this one. Okay. All right, I'm going to open it to 3D view. Okay, so here's in the 3D view, after we have linked the architecture model, we can see that the building is half tone, indicating it is a link model. Okay, if we go over our mouse over here and then click, it kind of give you the whole thing selection, one selection, and it will tell you that this is a Revit link. All right, Revit link. So we cannot like click them as individual element, because this is not ours as MEP, because this is all belong to the architect. So it will go as half tone, and we will use it as a reference to do our MEP services, our MEP project, HVAC system, lighting, fire, sprinkler, and so on. Okay. Then here at the, let us look at our project browser, what we got over here. We can see that we have two division here. One is mechanical and one is plumbing. For today, we will close the plumbing because we are not going to do the plumbing today. So at the mechanical, we can see that we get a HVAC and floor plan, ceiling plan, 3D view, and also elevation. This is the most important thing for us when we want to do the MEP services, because we will do everything in the ceiling plan. Okay, so let me move this. All right. Okay, so go to the elevation view of the building. Click on this. Okay, remember that I said just now everything is actually belong to the architect. Okay, actually we got some that belong to us. So we go zoom over here and then click on this. Okay, so this is for the MEP side. This level 1 and level 2 is by default, always by default when we do the MEP project will be given to us. Okay, so this level 10 and level 2 6 meter is belong to the architect, and this is belong to us. So what we need to do right now is level 1 is already aligned, but level 2 is not. So we have to do the same alignment with this level before we start. So here is in the millimeter, and this one is meter. So we will change our project unit also into meter. This to make it is easy process. We have to make it same unit and meter and meter. Okay. So then we will use the modify alignment. Pick the one we want to do as a reference first, and second is the one we want to move. So back to our ceiling mechanical. Now we do have the level that is exactly the same with the architecture. Okay, then now we can start to do our HVAC system. So I'm just going to a brief one. Actually, I I prepared two. This one I just made like a little garage. This one is for we do the manual design for the HVAC system, and this one is when we want to do second, we want to use the automatic generate layout. Okay, so we will do the manual first. So back to the ceiling mechanical, and we will go here first. Okay. So when we want to the HVAC system, all of we need is a system tab, and here is a HVAC and also mechanical equipment. This is all what we need. So first thing first, I'm going to put the air terminal, and we can change the air terminal here, or if it's not here, of course, as always, Revit, we can look the family and choose whatever we want. So here, what I want is the supply diffuser, yes. But when I go over, it kind of not visible because here it is offset from host is a 0.0. So I will change to 4.8 to be same with the ceiling. And I'm going to just simply put here, manually put here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, if you go zoom, actually it is not really a snap to the grid, but we can use the alignment tools. Always we can use the alignment tools. And here I'm going to pick at the grid and then pick at the air terminal to make it just nicely fit in the ceiling grid. Okay, so to do this, we have to pick the reference first and then the element. We cannot pick the element first, or else all of the guide grid will move and it will be messy. Okay, this one, this one, this one. Okay, done. And next, we will put the, again, we'll go to the system tab and we will choose the mechanical equipment. Here we will choose the MVAV unit, and I want to choose 200 mm inlet. And again, we have to choose the offset from host. Okay, so for this one, I don't want to make it the same level as the air terminal. I want it to be a little bit higher. So I will put 5.2 meter. Okay, and I'm just going to put it here. Okay. Okay, this mechanical equipment, when we zoom and we click on it, it kind of gives you like a several point of connectors. And here, it gives you this supply and this for return. So when we want to do the manual designing, we actually can just click on this to create that, and then we will connect it to the air terminal. So I'm going to click on this, and you can see that it automatically give us a duct. But here we still can change the type of duct. So I want it to be rectangular. Okay, this one. We also can change the width and height, but for now we will try to change the width first. The height we will do later. Okay, and first I'm going to connect it to here. Okay, this is the manual designing, so it kind of up to us based on our preference. Okay, and then here, see that here is a M rectangular elbow. We actually can add it to be a T-joint here. Then just click on it, and again here at the point we can just right click and we can just draw that to make the process faster. Okay, something like this, and a little bit here. Okay, So again, I will repeat the process because we want it to connect it with the upward. And here we can again right click and draw that. Okay. We also can go to the system tab and pick the duct and then just connect it like this. Another way is we can just click at any duct here and just right click, and then we can pick create similar. It is also the same way to create duct. Okay, so right now when we already do the duct, we will put the flexible duct to connect here directly to the air terminal. Oh, it kind of slanted. It's okay. I'm just going to do this, and here. All right, this is quite slanted. I'm going to align a little bit. Okay, remember that reference first and then second. Okay. So this is a first system for the supply, and then we're going to repeat the system. We were going to do the return diffuser, and again have to make it to the ceiling. I am going to put it here, here, and here. Another one might be here. Okay, so again, just click here, create duct, and it will give you the duct. Okay, see that here is actually the blue color, indicate for the supply, and here will give you the pink color, indicate that it is the return. So here, this is basically when we want to do the manual design for the HVAC system. It based on your preference. Okay, here, don't forget to pick it. Right click and roll up. And here also. And then just go to the system again to tap the flexible duct and pick from the point center of the air terminal and to here. One tips when we want to manually or maybe automatically do this, we have to consider, like really consider the what we call jarak, distance between the air terminal and the duct, because if it too close together, it will have like a little error. I will show you after this, okay? Like this and like this. Okay, so go to 3D, and this is what we do, manually just now. So remember that I'm going to delete this one, and I'm trying to drag this a little bit closer. Okay, this one I'm going to delete first, and I'm going to do flexible duct. Okay, this is just nice. But sometimes if you not misplace, sometimes Revit will tell you, warn you if the duct and the air terminal is too close. So this thing is still in consideration. So when we see at the 3D, just click at any, and then hover your mouse, don't click yet, just hover your mouse, and then at your keyboard, just press on tab keyboard, and just several times to tap on it. You can see that it actually selecting the whole routing of the system. So for example, this one, and I click, it will telling you that this is the mechanical return air, and this one is mechanical supply air. All right. So can we modify after we already have done? Of course, we always can modify. We can modify the height, the width, the type, the size. So I'm going to elevation view. Let's say if we want to change the a little bit higher like this. So go back here. You can see that the duct up here is actually go higher, but the air terminal is still what we call like glue. I mean, you understand that? The air terminal is still on the ceiling fan. That is why I said at first the ceiling fan is very, very crucial when we want to do MEP system, because air terminal, we want to do the fire sprinkler or the lighting, it will be like mounted on the ceiling, and when we adjust the height of this one will be stay. So all right, this is for the manual one. We will go to see how we want to do, how to use the generate layout. I'm going to make a very quick one. So again, just the same thing. We will use the diffuser. One, two, three. Okay, another one is return. 4, 8, 1, 2, 3. And then we will put the mechanical equipment. This time we will try to use the air handling unit, this one. And I'm going to put it a little bit downward. Like this. So go to the 3D to check whether I put this right or wrong. Okay, so this is how we want to do the automatic layout for the HVAC system instead of doing it one by one like just now. So back to the ceiling mechanical. Is the all equipment you insert in the library? Yes, this is all in the library. Actually for MEP, there's a lot in the library that we can use, but if something that haven't met your requirement, you can just modify to make it based on your preference. But for now, if we go to the Revit library, we can use all of them. This is all on the Revit library that I used just now. Okay. What I want to just now. Okay, so we want to do the system. First thing first, we have to click on any of that we want to do the system. So I will click on the air terminal first, and appear here is one like ducting icon. Click on that, and it will appear to you mechanical supply air, because remember that this is supply, this is return. So Revit is just that intelligent that it can track already what kind of element of that, what kind of equipment is that. So I'm just going to click on this. Wait, I'm going to back, sorry. I'm going to do it again, just that. Open in editor, okay, and then it will turn out a little bit gray like this. So just pick any of them that you want to make it in a system. So here I pick 1, 2, 3, 4. So can I pick this one to be in system? Actually cannot. Revit will give you a warning because they are not in the same family. All right. So I'm just going to finish editing system. All right. Here, just click at any of them and click tab. And you can see that it kind of gives you a dash line box like this. I'm going to open it in 3D. All right. So you can see that a dash line box indicating that anything that inside the box is now grouped to be in one system. Okay, so right now they already grouped together. What we do is just generate layout. This is the icon that I like most. Just simply click on the generate layout, and it will give you like a line of layout. It kind of a representation of the layout. So if you see up here, it actually gives you a several solution type: network, parameter, and intersection. And if you see here, it got 1 of 5. So we can click and we can choose what kind of which layout that we like. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to choose this one. But if we remember that this is the plan view, so we only know the layout, but we don't know actually what height they are. Is they are in the same height or what? So we're going to check on the 3D. So this is the layout, but it go downward and like this. So right now we want this layout, but we don't want this height. We want it to go upward like this. So we can do it. We can do it in the setting here. Okay. Just open the setting, and then here at the main branch, you got main and branch, the green and blue. So I'm here we can choose, we can always change that type, but just let it be for now. So I'm going to offset it to be upward, or 5.2. This one is also the same, 4.2. And flex duct type is asking you whether you want the flexible duct or not. So we will choose it, and then okay. So see that it already changing from going downward, now it going upward. So I'm going to just finish the layout like this. So it already give you a layout, kind of the same with this what we did just now, the manual. It goes right here. This one is perfectly fine. Okay, but we got some problem over here because see that here is the flexible duct, but here the duct is like over drag. So it over drag to the terminal. Actually, maybe because of some placement that a terminal that I made just now, but it is very simple to fix it. You can just drag it back like this, and then we go to the 3D. Okay, actually this is the remaining of overlap flexible duct just now. So we have to delete it, and we have to do this, do the new. So just go click its neighbor and click similar, and we can just point it like this. And now we have perfectly fine. So same goes to here. We can click and make a system again, but this time it shows you a mechanical return, okay, because this is a return. So again, I'm going to choose this one. This one, and finish editing system. I'm going to tap, and let's see it in a 3D view. Okay, it's already give you. And I'm going to generate the layout, and see that this is the layout going down and so on. Again, I don't want it to be like this. We will choose this one. We will choose this one, and we will change the offset to be up high. And okay, like this is just nice. It go up, and then just finish the layout. Okay, so here it kind of tell us it's not an error, but maybe correctly. So we have to check again our, yes, maybe I choose the wrong one, so it kind of give us a very like dekat, jarak dia dekat. on. Yes, it is quite. So I'm going to change it a little bit. Here, and drag this to here and just put a flexible dot. Wait. Here we will put the cap open end to make sure it won't have any like wording just now, and we just put a flexible dot. Okay. So we go back to the 3D. And basically, this is what we got. So I'm going to look at the. Okay, we got a lot of question over here. Let me see. Can the ceiling grid be changed? Need to update on Revit file that you link. Okay. Do we need? Just make sure you're in a same system. Example, mechanical supply 1. Do we need to draw T for duct before draw flexi duct to connect? Well, basically, we can just connect the flexi duct before doing the T also can, but it will be quite slanted. For example, can I model MEP in architecture or structure template? Okay, so for example, if you already got architecture model and you want to model MEP, in architecture template, we do have like a little like plumbing, water closet, and such thing. But to do this MEP, HVAC system, fire sprinkler, plumbing, all the sanitary, you have to open the mechanical template first, and then you have to link the architecture template. Then you can do the MEP services, because the template is very different. If you see at the project browser, mechanical template will have this division: mechanical, HVAC, plumbing, and if we add lighting, it will appear like, wait, no lighting fixture is loaded, but it will appear a division: mechanical, plumbing, and electrical. It is designed for MEP. Okay, so let's see. All right. So how do I use the floor levels from the link architecture model in my MEP model? How do I use the floor levels? Okay, how do you use the floor levels? Actually, in this lesson today, I just use like the 2 floor level. But when you have like a lot of floor, in Revit, we do have some what we call copy and monitor. Okay, this one is what we call features in Revit that we as a MEP, we can copy all of the level from the architecture model, but that one is we will need a long of time to explain, but we can do that because in this lesson I just show you like a really simple one, just 2 floor, but I understand what are you trying to say, but we can do that. So the every services is updated for the architect side. Yes, exactly. One, we as a MEP engineer activate the copy and monitor command, and then we done our job. The architecture, when we open as the architect, it will update it. But we have to use the copy and monitor command first. The mechanical template, the view template is set to mechanical as default. How to set all floor to none? Hold on, I'm trying to digesting the question. Okay, so for this question, actually, I kind of need a little time, and I have to rearrange the structure for me to give a solid answer for you. So can I have your email? Can I have your email for me to answer your question? Because I need to restructure my answer. Can I have your email for me? Because doing floor by floor is very time consuming, I understand. With this copy and monitor. Okay, so I kind of waiting for a private email so that I can follow up. So I'm going to save all of your questions first here. All right. Okay. Wait. What I'm going to do now? Okay, that is for today. But I already saved all of the question, and I already have the email, so I can follow up. So okay, I'm just going to share a little bit here. In case you have like another inquiries, maybe you want to ask about promotion or you want to ask anything about the technical issue, you can always go to our website, Help Desk, and you can click on Help Desk. And here is one of the way if you want to contact us for an inquiry, just click continue as a guest. And here you can provide your name, your description, your email address so we can follow up with you, your company, and also the description. Any inquiries also can. Okay, so just pick the category and also priority, and then you can submit ticket. All right. So, okay. Okay, here I provide you my name, my email, and as well as my contact number. So if you want to contact me like personally, you can do so. This is my number. Just take down my number and you can just WhatsApp me anytime also can. So that's it. I will follow up this later on. And function. Okay, so if if some of you like interested on the copy and monitor function, maybe I can do we can slot in like copy and monitor function. So you guys just need to keep yourself updated in our website. Okay, so for now, hold on. Events calendar. Okay, so for now we kind of have a lot of free online lessons logged in, but just keep yourself updated in our website. Maybe we will do especially for copy and monitor function, because I know this is very important for MEP services to keep updating with architect, because it kind of need quite time to understand the copy and monitor function. Okay, thank you very much. All right. So right now, before we want to end our session, I need your help to do the polls once again. Ken? Okay, I need your time, a little time, to answering to this poll. So let's see. Okay. All right, I launched the poll. So if you think you have enjoyed or you benefited from this online lesson, so you can. Okay, so 5 of you have already voted. Okay. Okay. All right. Half of you already responded. Thank you very much for you. All right. So the poll is coming to an end. Thank you for those who voted. So lastly, I need your help for the end of our free online lesson session. I need you guys to help me to do some thumbs up for me if you guys enjoy and benefited from this. Okay. So all right, if you guys cannot see, at the bottom of your Zoom interface, there is a reaction button. Okay, if you join via computer, you can just reaction button, and if from mobile phone, you can click on more. And I would like for us to do the thumbs up in 3, 2, and 1. So I hope you guys can share me a thumbs up. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. So I really hope you guys will stay tuned with us with our upcoming topic. Okay. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Bye-bye. Hope to see you again. I have to